Welcome. Today's material begins with an illustrative episode in a residential sector. We see a destroyed building. Note the important tactical aspect. The lack of a roof effectively turns the brick walls into a trap. What appears to be shelter from the ground is for the drone operator an open labyrinth completely visible from above. The serviceman maneuvers chaotically between rooms, desperately trying to break visual contact. However, the FPV drone controls his every step. Next, we observe a psychological break. Constant pursuit leads to stress-induced freezing. Fear paralyzes the will to move, and the target stands still. The operator uses this moment of stasis to deliver a precise strike. The final stage is the approach of a second reconnaissance drone. This is a standard procedure of objective control, confirming that the target has been definitively incapacitated. This episode illustrates the tactic of shelter denial. A wounded serviceman attempts to find safety inside a building. However, the operators decide to completely liquidate the position. We see the sequential use of 3 FPV drones. Such a concentration of firepower leads to the total destruction of the structure, effectively leveling the building along with the target inside. Next, the focus shifts to field fortifications. Even a narrow trench does not save from the which the operator guides directly into the foxhole, leaving no room for evasion. A similar situation occurs with a lone target near a tree. The drop is executed with surgical precision, only nullifying the attempt to use the trunk as natural protection. The following demonstrates the dynamics of pursuit. We see signs of hunting moving targets. Pay close attention to the second strike. The hit leads to a powerful secondary detonation. This indicates the ignition of the serviceman's guaranteeing immediate incapacitation. The block concludes with night operations by heavy bombers. The use of thermal imaging allows for the continued attrition of manpower, proving that the cover of darkness no longer provides a tactical advantage for rest. This segment is of particular interest due to a rare combination of angles. First, we see the situation from the air. The motorcycle crew abandons their transport and attempts to find cover in a small hangar in the middle of a field. The drone continues the pursuit and delivers a strike. Unique footage. Ukrainian forces managed to find and recover the recording from the body camera of one of the group members. We see the situation through his eyes the moment he peeks out from behind cover to assess the situation and the immediate impact of the FPV drone. The camera captures the aftermath of the strike and the attempt at self-aid, the application of a tourniquet. However, we are obliged to note, due to YouTube's strict rules regarding the display of injuries, these frames have been completely blurred. This dual perspective serves as stark documentary proof that hiding from aerial reconnaissance in open terrain is impossible. This episode begins with disrupting logistics, striking a motorcycle crew during a short halt, and destroying abandoned transport. The finale is symbolic. The drone delivers a high-precision hit on a flag installed at a dominant height, the top of a minehead frame. This demonstrates that even at top industrial giants, the enemy presence will be dismantled. This extended fragment is a chronicle of routine but critically important combat work in clearing a sector. We observe the methodical detection and neutralization of enemy manpower in completely different terrain conditions. The footage demonstrates that the concept of a safe zone on the contact line has effectively vanished.
FPV drone operators work equally effectively against targets attempting to hide in tall grass in open terrain and against those occupying positions in semi-destroyed buildings. In both cases, camouflage fails. Thermal control or movement detection allow the operator to deliver a precise strike. The culminating moment of this block is the episode where a serviceman attempts to use a water drainage pipe as an improvised bunker. This indicates a desperate search for any protection from aerial observation. However, as we see, even such a narrow horizontal engineering structure is no obstacle. The operator demonstrates high-class piloting, guiding the apparatus directly into the pipe opening. This compilation confirms, regardless of whether it is dense vegetation, brick walls, or concrete communications, FPV drones find a way to the target. This is a demonstration of total control over the territory, where any attempt to entrench ends in inevitable incapacitation. This concluding segment summarizes the wide range of targets that strike drone operators engage daily. We see consistent work across the entire spectrum of threats. First, precise engagement of manpower, followed by the incapacitation of light automotive transport, providing logistics. Next, a buggy comes into view. This specific, highly maneuverable vehicle is used for rapid off-road movement. However, the footage proves that even high mobility does not save it from aerial interception. The next target is a communication antenna. Its destruction is a critically important element as it disrupts the coordination and command of enemy units in this sector. The episode continues with the interception of 2 motorcyclists, thwarting another cargo delivery attempt. It concludes with a final strike on personnel, putting an end to the clearing of the quadrant. This concludes our review. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please support it with a like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.